Good morning, YouTubians. Happy Sunday morning and happy day after Cinco de Mayo. Hopefully you went out last night and you had a great time for Cinco de Mayo. I didn't. I stayed home. Anyway, you're probably hungry this morning, so let me make you something to eat. Okay, this morning I'm going to make some breakfast bites. This is a little recipe that I pulled together. It's some rendition of I'm going to say fritters. It's something like a fritter, but it's made with chickpeas. If you're interested in knowing how to make this, stand by. I think you'll love it. All right, guys. I'm going to start out with making a chickpea batter, okay? I'm going to make a chickpea batter, and let me show you what all is in there. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm chopping up some cauliflower right now. And once I'm done chopping up this cauliflower, I will be able to start my my dish. Okay, I started chopping up my stuff because I wound up on a telephone call with my sister. And really funny is she has always spent time cutting my throat if she felt as though I wasn't doing something right. Now she's in a place where she's trying to get her daughter through college. And I was trying to explain to her that there are scholarships and tuition assistance available in most companies. People just don't use it. And she's telling me, no, you got to have an education to even get those jobs. That's not true. There are people in support roles everywhere. And those companies have tuition assistance. Check your company to find out if they have tuition assistance. And if they do use it, I know I did. My company had tuition assistance. They were small, well, I'm not going to say small. They were a mid-sized company. And when I worked there, assistance, I think they gave you $5,200 a year, and you had to get a C or better in order to allow them to, pay for your classes. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So that's why I went on and started chopping up my vegetables and stuff. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to put my vegetables. This is cauliflower, and I will show you in a minute what all. The other thing is I have no measurements. I'm making about 50 of these, so I'm just cutting up more. Okay, so what I have here is I have some leeks, some bell peppers. I have red and yellow, and I have some cauliflower. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a mixture. This is chickpea flour and some cornmeal. This right here, this is about, I'm going to say, a cup of chickpea flour and about a quarter cup of cornmeal. Okay, so I'm going to add some red peppers, crushed red peppers. Try not to use too much. I could get pretty heavy-handed with this. And some garlic. This is garlic flakes. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that in there. And I got some black pepper. Also have some smoked paprika. Let me see, maybe a little bit more of that. Gotta be careful with smoked paprika. It can overpower your dish. Okay, so that was salt. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix this and see, I've mixed up a consistency like batter. See that? And that's the consistency you want. Again, what I have in here is chickpea flour, cornmeal, salt, pepper, crushed red peppers, black pepper, salt, pepper, and onion powder. Did I say garlic? Yeah. Okay. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix all of my ingredients. Again, what I have here is red and yellow peppers, some cauliflower, and some leeks. And I'm going to dump them all into, I'm going to mix all of this together. I almost carried on without you. All right, so what I'm doing here is I'm pouring the rest of this batter over my mixture. Get in there and we mix it all together. Make sure that everything mixes up real well. And this is what it should look like once you got it all mixed. Okay, I like to call these breakfast bites. I call them breakfast bites because I like to take them for breakfast in the morning. And I usually eat about 3 or 4 of these for breakfast. And they're great for grabbing and going in the morning. You just grab a couple and go. You can take them and put them in a little container and come back later and boom. You know, for lunch at work with your coffee or your tea. Anyway, I'm going to let that sit for a second while I prepare my pan. Okay. Okay guys, there's my mixture, and in a few minutes I'm going to put it over into my frying pan. Okay, my pan is nice and hot, and so what I'm going to do, I like to do this with my hands, but you don't have to. Let me show you how I do this with my hands. Let me start out here. Okay, the problem with doing it with your hands is that you rarely get the same amount. The other way is to use a spoon, and this will control how much I put in the pan. Hopefully, I want to make enough of this so I'll have some for the whole week. Okay, because this is not just, I'm making enough for my office. I have a tendency of getting kind of heavy-handed with this. So. Let me let you see what it's looking like. Okay, there's my breakfast bites, and they're going to be delicious. I honestly like them not hot. I like them a little on the warm side, but not hot. Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and flip that very first one that I put in here. Ooh, pretty. Believe it or not, they will stick together themselves. I ate a whole pan of these yesterday. I made about 15 or 20 of them. And throughout the course of the day, I ate them all day. I didn't even cook dinner. I had eaten so many of these. Okay, guys, I finally finished. I was on the phone with my mom, but I finally finished. And there is my patties. So as you can see, this is what they turned out like. Okay. And so what I like to do is I like to have these for breakfast in the morning. Delicious. If you get a chance to make these, make them. Have a couple of these in the morning with your tea. These are amazing, awesome. Yummy. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you for keeping the sister strong. If you decide to make these, let me know. And I will see you in my next video. Take care.